And you can't be too careful,
Curiosity
you know?
kills the
If
cat.
I can get
Or
Alexander...
gets it sent to Fort Joy.
You're right
You're
about
willing
that.
to risk
Right
Fort
as
Joy
rain,
for
you
one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
What on earth is that noise?
That would be my stomach, my lord. Perhaps I could go downstairs for a bit of stew?
The trickster formerly known as Callow stands in Baron Levier's robes, twirling his fake moustache with what can only be described as supreme panache.
Curiosity kills the cat. Or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Ilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying, I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If I can get Alexander, I can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain, Ilka.
Curiosity kills the cat. Or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot. Curiosity kills the cat.
Go on, sun's out.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a
Better
lizard.
watch yourself, lass.
Right, Ilka. You got that right.
Gonna be hell dragging them coffers to Ark. Gonna be hell. Gonna be hell dragging them coffers to Arks. Gonna be hell.
The trickster formerly known as Callow
Curiosity kills the cat. Or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot. Curiosity kills the cat. Gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
Gonna be hell.
Curiosity kills the cat. Or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard.
You got that right, Ilka. You got that right.
Glory is mine. Sense of Fort Joy.
What about that? What is right, Ilka?
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Curiosity kills the cat. Get his sense of Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard.
It's mine! What is right?
Curiosity kills the cat. We'll get his sense of joy.
Got a pick and you can trust.
Glory is mine. Curiosity kills the cat. We'll get his sense of Fort Joy.
And you can't be too careful. If I can get Alexander,
Willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a
What
lizard.
about that? What is right?
Then you're an idiot.
The imposter is dead. My name is mine once more. You who succors the souls of the dead, I thank you. I am Baron Levere. In the halls, I'll be Baron Levere.
too careful, you know.
Curiosity
If I can get
kills the cat,
Alexander, I
or
can
gets
do
it
this.
sent to Fort Joy.
It's all right about that. Right as rain,
Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
Lucky find.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot. Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away.
Curiosity kills the
And you
cat,
can't be too
or
careful,
gets it
you
sent
know.
to Fort
If I
Joy.
can get Alexander, I can do this.
You're right about
You're willing
that.
to risk
Right
Fort
as
Joy
rain,
for
Hilka.
one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot. Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that right.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be careful, you know. If I can get Alexander.
You're right about that.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy. You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard. Then you're an idiot. Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
Hey, up! If it ain't the beast, man! Can't believe you found driftwood. How do you smell the ale over all that rotten fish? Get it?
The unfamiliar dwarf scratches his head nervously, then chuckles again. He doesn't seem sure.
Hey, shh, keep it low. I don't need magisters crawling up my backside after I just emptied it out.
I'll be quiet as a mouse. You bet. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Now go on down. Effie's Emporium's your bag for sure. You want an engraved invitation every time? You know the way in.
She reaches out to pinch your cheek and gives you an exaggerate.
So what's your poison, Governor? A sip or a smoke? Aye, so it is. But not just any Drudenay. Oh no. My own special blends. Further down's the arena, see? And the gladiators are always on the lookout for an edge. I give them that edge. You could say that my darling herbs flower in the flesh and blossom in the brain. So, if you're interested, Governor, all you have to do is use your imagination. How can I make you bloom? No problem. In return for a
Effie digs all kinds of outlandish herbs from out of the depths of many pockets and mixes them with the patience and skill of an alchemist.
Much obliged, Governor. And here's your blend. Just take it to that big beauty of a pipe over there.
What do you want? Boss is busy.
Beast strokes his beard for a few seconds, buries his hand inside it, then whips it out again to display his extended middle finger. He marches past, finger still raised, to the chagrin of the gawking guard. The guard shrugs back.
Boss can take care of himself. I'd like to see your friend try that with him.
You're one of us, aren't you? Tell us what happened.
I brought you up from girl to woman, Marla. Like you was my own. This...
He lifts his right arm, showing a white bandage beneath his ribs. A wet red spot shows through.
This ain't the thanks I expected. Who sent you?
The formidable dwarf slams his fist on the side table. You hear a loud crack.
Enough! Do you know they killed Anhar? Do ya? Start talking sense or I'll take that tongue right out of your mouth and fry it for supper. Bart, Cade, get her to talk or bleed her out. She ain't one of mine anymore.
His sneer travels from the restrained dwarf to you.
And you. You better have a damn good reason for coming here.
We ain't gonna keep you around much longer.
Beast bristles the moment he sees his fellow dwarf and slams his right fist into his left palm, growling all the while. Beast thrusts his weapon at his fellow dwarf, who looks first to you, then to Beast. He's surprisingly unfazed by the obvious threat.
You're a brave lad waltzing in here now. I know who you are, you know. The Beast of the Sea. What brings you to this good-for-nothing town?
Operation Downfall, you numbskull, and you'll tell me what you know, or I'll turn your guts inside out and stuff them down your throat.
Disgusting. Well, before you go blood-crazed, you should know the Queen's no friend of mine. Not no more.
He hawks a wad of spit on the floor, then motions to the room around him.
I'm a businessman. I can't say I always keep things on the up and up, but I don't think a rogue pirate's got a lot of room to judge a man for his various trade concerns. And what Justinia's cooking up ain't so good for my bottom line. I don't want to help Justinia. I want to stop her.
Beast considers Lohar's words for a moment, then sheaths his weapon and motions to Lohar to keep talking.
I thought you'd see things my way. Come, make yourself comfortable. We'll have a chat when you're ready. Brave lad, waltzing in here now. I hope for your sake you've got good news for me. Family matter. She's one of mine, acting like her brains are scrambled though. Came after me with a knife. Lucky for me, she caught an old wound. Scar slowed down the knife. So, how'd you make it out of Fort Joy? I've got to say I'm impressed. I love a good story. Here's one I heard lately. A group of strangers landed on the beaches outside town. Meister Seaver's people.
I almost feel bad for you. Almost.
You one of her little seekers? Chasing down Godwoken and begging them to save us all? Alder's been telling us all kinds of this and that about Godwoken. Haven't seen any evidence of them myself. So no, I'm not convinced. We're swirling the drain. If someone doesn't plug it, we'll slip down easy as you please. So, what do you want? Reckon I do. Knowing Seaver, she sent you looking for sorcerers, I bet. I could help you. But then again, you've tattled to the Magisters about us before. You betray your own often.
An unpleasant smirk twitches around the corners of his mouth.
Right. I reckon I could help you out. Depending on what you can do for me.
He gestures towards the bandage across his side.
Had a bit of family trouble lately. My girl Marla got it in her head to come after me with a short blade. That ain't like Marla. Ain't like her to pull the silent treatment either. Something's going on. And wouldn't you know it, that blade she used wasn't any normal bit of steel. Belonged to another of my people. Guy's name is Mordus. Bit of a loner, but smart as hell. I sent a few guys to go check on him, see if he knew what had got into Marla, but no one can find him. I'd like a word with the guy. Glad you see it that way. No one's seen him in a good few. I've got some people checking out his house near the tavern now, though. Tell them I sent you, and they'll let you know what they've found. Truth is, they might be glad to see you. Reckon a sorcerer will have better luck finding one of their own. Good. One more thing. Like I said, Mordus is a sorcerer. Maybe even one of the ones Seaver's after. If there's something you want to find out from him, you might want to ask before I have my word with him. Here, you can take this off my hands. More suited to your kind, really. Good luck.
Tell the truth now. Who was it that sent you?
Working for the DO, I bet. What's got into you? Working for the DO, I bet. What's got into you?
I heard rumour Mordus is working for the Order. What's
Better
that?
get out there before Mordus makes it all the way, but all right? Whatever needs doing. Isn't that obvious? That's right. Lost one of my best lads, Anhar. Didn't get Jalia's body back, though. Maybe one of them beasts took her like they did the sorcerers. Well, I reckon that's good news. Poor thing. She'll be back in time. She and Anhar were sweethearts. We will, once the Reds turn down the alarm a bit. They're jumpy as all hell for the moment. Won't do anyone any good to raise a ruckus now.
The battered dwarf pulls her lips back into a garish, open-mouthed grin, flashing blood-stained teeth.
I almost feel bad for you. Almost.
Hope you're seeing to make yourself useful.
You want an engraved invitation every time? You know the way in.
Hail, darling. Call me Dorothea.
She draws close. You feel her breath on your neck, hot, moist.
Oh, yes. I have something that you want. But I only bargain with those I deem deserving. Those who have accomplished great things. So, are you worthy of my gift? Handsome. I must consider your merits before I answer your questions. Why, I wouldn't tease you with a gift I could never offer. You don't think me cruel, do you? Indeed. This is acceptable. You are nearer the one than most self-described heroes I've known. So, tell me, are you ready for me to grant you your greatest desire? I can't. Not yet. First, you must look into my ring and tell me what you see there. Gaze into the gem, my wild and lovely dwarf.
She flashes her ring at you, and you stare at the luminescent stone at its center. You are floating on a current of pure source, surrounded by a kaleidoscope of colors and fuzzy images. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you...
Yes. I see you clearly now. A true warrior. You desire great strength. To you, an armed legion is merely a wall of flesh, ready to have a path carved through it. I will fulfill this desire. In return, I ask for one thing in return. A kiss. Most delicious. Meet me around the corner, and come alone. An audience is not required. Pardon, but I...
Down for a little scuffling and tussling? Let's see if you got some fight in ya. That's the spirit. But I've got to tell you, you'll probably want to see Murga round the corner before you draw blood. She's the champion, and she's fair particular about who she'll fight. She'll want to talk with you herself before she'll assent to any challenge. Watch your words, mind. She takes against you, there'll be no talking yourself into her good graces again. Well, you better start caring. Without her approval, you'll be stuck spectating. On your way, then.
Good gods. Is there a void woken down there?
In the shadows, a dwarven woman spits obscenities down upon a caged void woken. She exudes a powerful air of menace and an even more powerful odor of old sweat and dried blood. She spies you and glowers.
More fodder for the arena. Let Murga the champion test how good your reflexes are.
Curling her torn lip back over broken teeth, she grabs your hand and pulls you down to the ale-soaked table. Never losing eye contact, she begins arm wrestling you. She glimmers in and out of view, merging with the shadows. Crowing, she slams your hand down into the table, hard enough to draw blood.
You need to practice more, dear. Try some pull-ups before you even think about going one-on-one with me. I bested that voidwoken below us, you know. Dragged that scaly lump down there with my own 2 hands. So, since you can't hope to beat me, what is it you want down here? Ah, based on your performance so far, that's cute. But I shouldn't judge your baby steps. The lion judges not the pussycat, eh?
Murga raises one surprisingly delicate eyebrow.
Ah, go talk to the raucous one. Tell him I sent you, and he'll set you up for a challenge. Prove yourself worthy fighting my acolytes blindfolded. Then, I'll knock your teeth out.
Who in their right mind would keep a void woken locked up like this?
Watch out for Murga, stranger. She's a formidable fighter, our dear arena champion, and not one to suffer fools lately.
Did you know our arena champion's a bloody cheat, stranger? Murga tricked me and bit off my earlobe before the fight had even started.